All right, y'all, I'm gonna be doing some other work, but I want to talk about this particular topic that I want to talk about. I can't stand gossipers. I really can't. That's why, like, when it comes to a phone, I don't really too much care for talking to people that has a vibe of uh be an environment that just have a habit of just talking on the phone too much because I guess I'm coming from it. I'm coming from a place where I'm in that type of environment. You see what I'm saying? Where you can't trust people that comes together and they sit up, and I'm not putting bad mouth on no one, but I'm just saying what I don't like, and I'm just being I'm keeping it up above and real. You see what I'm saying? Uh, Let me break down what I'm saying. I'm gonna break down what I'm talking about, and hold on, just give me a second. I'm gonna right now I'm still in the process of uploading some videos that I just did. I'm uploading them from Facebook. I went live and then I saved them, download them, and then I go and bring them on and put them onto my YouTube page. So I'm gonna put the other one on my first account, not this one, but I just put one. I just got finished uploading the video on this thing here, probably about maybe 1 or 2 minutes ago, something like that. But anyway, it feels like people gets mad with me when I avoid certain people. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the very same goddamn people. And look, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that because I guess there's okay, let me not say it like that. How can I say this shit? Because people will take you out of context. Let me put it like this, to the best of my ability. I don't hate my people at all. So-called Hispanics, blacks, and Native American people. I don't hate my people. This is what I'm addressing, what I'm talking about. How in the if I'm gonna say some things, I don't want y'all. I'm not trying to offend, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to y'all. So I want to get that out of the way before I go any further. I just got a little something that's on my mind. I want to execute it right quick. That's all I want to do. All I'm talking about is avoiding trouble. I don't want to be going in and like being too aggressive on it too too much. But I'm gonna tell y'all about me. If somebody don't support nothing that I support, like as far as on a righteous level or something like that, uh, hold on, let me this music. I had to come up in here because that music and stuff traveling from the TV and stuff, and I gotta avoid that damn music. But a lot of people, I don't want y'all to get mad with me because when y'all feel like I'm avoiding people. Because why? I don't want, what the hell do I look like walking out and you want me is to say hello, walk up into these people's face because I'm not comfortable with that. Hello, how y'all doing? And then you it's like a person go behind your back and they talk about you, right? And then, oh, he's mentally ill, he's this and that and the third. Now you want, all of a sudden you want me to walk out and be nice to these people that sat up there and degraded my state. Well, I'm just making up something. You didn't sign up there and you done just done degraded my character, degraded me on every level. Like, just attack your ability, your your mental and emotional ability, just disrespecting your your thought process and what you're going through, what you've been through and stuff. But you want me to come out, and I'm just speaking in general, and be just as nice and sweet and stuff like this. And I'm supposed to just take that, and I'm supposed to just like overlook it and like act like this shit didn't happen, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm supposed to overlook that type of stuff. I don't like being around gossipers, and I don't feel comfortable talking to people that just talk a whole lot on the phone. I don't. Have you noticed that I don't be on the phone? Y'all rather. I got a phone. It's got service on it, but I'm not one person calling me because I don't believe in sitting up there just because somebody somewhere gonna go to line. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not with the phone thing like that. I love it. I'll talk. I would love to have a decent conversation with my brothers and sisters over the phone. But when you find, to me, it's a bad vibe to me. You see what I'm saying? When I'm talking to most people on the phone, like I'll use it for business. You know what I mean? Like if somebody send me to the store, or if a family in the neighborhood ask me to go to the store for them or something like that, and they write a list down of things that they want, or maybe they just for somehow they just didn't write it down, and I got the phone on me or something like that. What I would do, I would call them up and ask them is to confirm what they had told me to get, or what, just in case if I forgot or something, which I have a pretty good memory. But sometimes you might just call or something like that, or they may want to contact me and say, "Hey, I forgot to tell you to write this down on the list. Could you add this with what I told you to get? I'm gonna remind you when you get to the store. Just make sure you don't. Let me tell you, because I didn't write it down. My bad for not writing it down." I said, "It's all right." I'll say, "Okay, what else you want? Just tell me," and I'll stay on the phone with them and make sure they tell me if they have to spell it out, if they have to like spell the words out. You know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. That's the only time that I will pick up the phone. More than likely, that's the only time I use it. You see what I'm saying? If it's used for something like that. But I don't want to use the phone to be sitting up gossiping about. That's not something that I do, because I don't want to do that. Even if I'm sitting up there listening to the person, I'll try to change the subject and say, well, you know what I'm saying? I'll just try to change it into something good or something like that. Because I'm not comfortable with, if I'm like this here, if I got a problem with you, I'm going to come to you myself. And I'm going to tell you that I have a problem with you. I'm not going to, in essence, like, go and tell somebody. I don't want to do that because I'm not comfortable with that. I'm like, nah, this is a coward move. That's less than who you say you are. That you know what I mean? That's less than that's a coward. It's unrighteous. It's just you being you're wicked as hell. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. You're being wicked as hell. You're not worshiping the God of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? You're going against the Most High. You're going against the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, the Black Messiah. You know, when you do that, you see what I'm saying? So I don't want to be sitting up holding and somebody just spewing all this, unless it's something that they need to talk about, that they need to hear. So sometimes people just need somebody to hear them, and there's a difference in between needing somebody to hear you out and just sitting there. You just want to just gossip about it. When you go to talking about, oh, that so and so is mental, no, you done lost me there. I'm like, oh no, you know. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you where it derived from. I'm just gonna say, well, we living on that fits Deuteronomy chapter 28. They're gonna be like, what are you talking about? These are curses that the Most High said that we had to undergo when we didn't want to do, when we did the opposite of what He told us to do, as far as keeping all of the 613 commandments of the laws of God. I'll change the conversation and say something like that. I said, that lets you know that the Bible says his eye shall be evil toward his brother and all that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So I try to switch it over. But that's why I say I don't trust people. It's like I get a bad vibe from people just being on the phone all the time, especially when you got let me say it like this here. When you got somebody that knows everybody in the hometown, more than likely you better leave them people alone. Because to me, that's a sign of a gossiper. A person that knows everybody, knows you better than you know you, then you better ask yourself some questions here. Like, wait a minute, what the hell is this? If you find somebody that knows everybody in that hometown, not one, it ain't one person they don't know. They know what they eat, they know what they don't eat, they know what they likes, they know everything about them. Hell, they know it. If you living in the house with somebody, that person in the house may know more about you and your background than you do because of what one person is saying all the time. And it's like, man, wait a minute, hold on now, wait a minute. How did they know that? How did you know all this here? How do you know this here and I don't know this here? You see what I'm saying? And before you know it, something get back to you and you be like, wait a minute. Why are they saying this about me? I ain't saying nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times, for the most part, I just stay to myself and chill. Now, do I want to be by myself all the time? No, I don't, because I be wanting to go and talk to somebody, but I don't want to just be around the wrong type of energy. You see what I'm saying? I want to be around a good vibe and a good energy. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be around an energy that's draining you spiritually. You see what I'm saying? Because certain people that you bring in your life, they can drain you spiritually and they don't care. So you got to actually know the type of people you dealing with. You see what I'm saying? You got to know who you dealing with. You see? And it's just crazy out there. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to come back and I'm going to speak some more on this here. But I don't really really too much. It depends on what we talking about. You see what I'm saying? It just depends. It all depends on what we're talking about. If we talking about like if you want to enlighten me on some biblical history, if you want to enlighten me on how to do a job better, how to grow, how to fix myself up neat or something like that, or how to look better, what type of, what I mean, just what, anything other than just, oh my goodness, let me tell you what so and so said about you. Nah, I ain't. No, I don't want to go with that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just not good. It's not. It's not healthy. You know what I mean? It's messed up. You see what I'm saying? It really is. And you don't want to involve yourself around people who gossip all the time. Just your energy is geared toward just everybody know everything, know more about you than you know more about your family history than you do. You be like, dang, like what? You know more about me. How did you be like? You find yourself saying, how did you know this? And how you know this here about me and I don't know? You know some stuff about me I don't even know. I'm just making examples out of it. You know what I mean? Like, and you be like, have you ever like wondered where the hell is they getting this information from? Like, I never heard this. How is it that you know something, you know more about me than me? And they don't even live in the house with you. And either they may live in the house with you, and you be like, well, you talk to these people all the time. How in the world do they know more about me than I do? You got somebody in the house, you avoiding certain people because you don't want to walk out there and be like, how y'all doing today? How's everybody? And you sort of like, and that person probably just got through just throwing you in the mud with their word. You see what I'm saying? They may say, they line to say anything. Like, I'll be glad when something happened to them or something bad happened to them. Oh, I can't stand them. And you go in there and you shaking their hand and you're not even aware that they just got through just saying, I'm gonna be an agent and I'm gonna turn you in. Or sat up there and just degraded your personality and demeaned it your personality and just degraded your personality and just sat up there and just attacked your personality. Uh, just trying to attack the weaknesses of your personality that you're trying to overcome. You see what I'm saying? So if you done said all that shit about me, I'm not gonna walk out there. I'm one of those. I'm not gonna engage you at all. If I know that this person that had a hand in just talking about me, to me, talking about me behind my back is like you done committed treason. That's how I look at it. I look at you as a traitor, and I don't. Traitors they are very dangerous people. Traitors. If you are a gossiper, to me, in my opinion, I might be wrong, but you can tell me if it is. But from what I see, a traitor is the most dangerous person there is. That's why it ain't good for people to just go by what you say. It's good that they go by your action because your action tells everything about you. You see what I'm saying? Your actions tells everything. There's a scripture, I think it's in the Apocrypha, by how they go through him actions away. If I'm saying it right, I may not even be quoting it right. By him actions away, something like that. You got to test people, man. I don't want to just me myself. I'm not really just comfortable. I want people is to know me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not comfortable with being. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm just that way, unless that person knew me. You know what I mean? You just can't just. You got to be careful your circle, the people that you have in your circle, because you may think that they really with you. They can actually be envious and jealous of you. They can. That's why I say you could be around this person for years and it finally just blowed up to you that they didn't give a damn about you. And it can be years. It can take years. You have to give it some time. You can't you know what I'm saying? You got to think before you let people. I mean, you just can't just let people into your circle like that. And I think I know a lot of us already know this here. That's why you hear me mention about the phone type thing and stuff like that. You just got to be careful, man, because you don't know what's what. You don't know who you're speaking to. You don't know what's what no more. You see what I'm saying? And I think I might be overly. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm. I don't know. I might sometimes I think I'm overly cautious, but I can't. You know, you just you can't be too at ease with that. You know what I mean? You just can't. You know, because you're already working on yourself and trying to be better. You see what I'm saying? So your influence, your company that you keep, that you the parent your parents, they always said that when we was young, be careful. Either they'll say, son, or they'll say, look, girl, I'm telling you, you know what I mean, especially the fathers and mothers that had daughters. You better leave that girl. You better leave that girl gonna lead you down the wrong road. And then you know how it be like, oh mama, oh daddy, you just saying something. You don't know what you know what I mean? But most of you know what I mean? I mean, it's hard. We all have been guilty of like, nah. I done been guilty of it. Now, man, this woman, why is she saying this? You know what I mean? But that's why you hear me say about this phone thing. You know, it just depends on who I'm talking to. I'm not no person that's like, I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't, you know, I'm a hate. No, I don't hate my people. You know what I mean? If I'm talking to somebody, right, if I'm over the phone and we having a nice conversation or something like that, I don't mind. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. especially when you did in this day and age, you know, you're dealing with certain people that just be on the phone all the time. You be like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'll still talk on that. But it's just, you got to know your circle. People say it all the time on YouTube. Know your circle. That's all I'm going to say. Know your circle. Watch the company that you keep, including the being on the phone. That's the title of the video. Watch the company that you keep, including the person you talking on the phone to. Now I'm out.